Okay, so day 25. Um, Day 25, 2239 on the scales this morning, so that's up point 0.9 of a pound. Now, I did have sandwiches and stuff going to bed last night, which I don't usually have. I just usually stick to the fruit. And the plan was to stick to the fruit yesterday, but um, I'll explain what I had to eat, and you'll see what I mean then. So in the morning I had a smoothie, and just one that you'd buy 350 calories going to work. So I had 2 long days at work the last 2 days, and I wasn't really prepared yesterday. I should have been a lot more prepared, to be honest. I could have been, but what I'd usually do, I'd bring, if I was going to work, I'd bring whatever I needed to eat that day with me in the morning. So I just bought a smoothie in my hand, just drinking it in the car in the morning, and so I didn't have anything during the day. And after work, then around 5 o'clock on the way home, I was hungry, so I got a packet of gummy bears. It was, well, I just convinced myself it was the handiest thing to get just on the way home from work. So I ate them, and that done me on the, like, I felt even not full up, but I wasn't hungry after it. So then when I went home, I had a bowl of fruit, um, just chopped up. I didn't have even open a can of peaches or anything. I just had a bowl of fruit and chopped up. But I felt a bit dizzy. I felt a bit weak and a bit dizzy for the first time ever, since I've done the sugar fast. Now, I used to drink a lot of orange juice, which is high in potassium. So, and the last couple of days I wasn't drinking any orange juice. I was drinking smoothies and fruit and that, but that was basically it. Some people were even saying that I had a low calorie count, which to me, like, I was answering these in the comments, and people were saying as well, like, this compared to fasting or keto fasting or whatever, like, the fasted days compared to the eating days on this is like a luxury. So, like, I sometimes I don't even feel like eating maybe 1,200 to 1,500 calories. That's all I feel like eating. So that's all I'm going to do on this. I'm going to see if I can just eat. If I'm feeling hungry that day, eat more than I would usually and see what the scales say, and eat less than I would usually and see what the scales say. Just eat really the way I want to eat myself with the sugar fasting foods. So that's what I was doing, and I've lost weight both ways, eating a lot of calories and eating less calories. So it's great. It just shows me that my metabolism, I think, is starting to work properly again. And it's burning more calories now than ever done before, and I feel great. I've loads of energy as well. So, but last night I felt very dizzy and weak. I was putting the kids to bed, and I said, "Oh, okay, I got it." There was a liter of orange juice in the fridge, so I said, "I'll get that." I thought it might be potassium, which it probably was, but I drank half of that, and I wasn't really feeling much better. So I was hungry. Like, I was hungry yesterday from about 5 o'clock onwards. I don't really get that hungry with this because I'm eating enough calories. But I was hungry anyway, so I think it was my body telling me I either needed sodium, um, protein, or something. So I had two big, massive tuna sweet corn sandwiches on white bread with butter, and I ate them, and I had drank the other half of the orange juice, and I felt great after that. Like, I started coming around to myself again, and I felt good. I even went then and I said, okay, I'm gonna, as a treat, I'm gonna see that I didn't stick to the sugar fast. I'd have a bowl of Frosties with skim milk. So I didn't even eat. I had that, but I didn't even finish it. I had about half the bowl, which is another amazing thing about this diet. And I'll try to get my point across about this. That I if that was in the past that I said I was on keto or I was fasting and it was a day I was meant to eat, and or I was breaking me fast or whatever, like, there would be no stopping. Like, I just, like Cole Robinson says, like a savage. You're just so deprived that you just your I think your body just wants more and way too much. But with this, I've never had strong cravings for stuff, or like just really my body telling me what I needed. And then when I'd eat it, I wouldn't overeat. Like last night, 100% any other diet I was on, even if I wasn't that hungry, I'd still finish off the bowl of Frosties, without a doubt. That's just the way I was. But now, like I left half the bowl of Frosties there in the kitchen, and that's, to me, that's amazing. That's unbelievable, an unbelievable benefit. Plus, and I only put on 0.9 of a pound, which really could be water, could be the tuna, the Frosties, whatever. It could be lots of different things, but it's only 0.9. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be taking that back on the fasting, the sugar fasting now again. So I'm pretty sure I'll get that off easily enough. So I want to keep up my 30 days that I took accountability pictures. They're on a post there, and I'm going to take another set of accountability pictures on day 30. So I'm on day 25 now, really 24 because I'm always a day ahead. But on day 31 of the update, I'm going to post the pictures again. So I want to be strict as I can from now until then, just to see what I lose. But like I said, whatever I lose, or whatever I don't, I don't. I'm just going to continue this on to see how sustainable it is for me, and to see how much weight I'm losing. Like, so yeah, I'm learning once again. And look, the comments to me are worth their weight in gold, because like people were like, a few people have mentioned, well, you're on a low calorie deficit there anyway, you'd probably lose weight, which I probably would anyway, but I wasn't restricting myself. Like like I said there as well, every time I went out to eat, I never restricted myself from having a dessert. If I want, I didn't feel enough to have a dessert twice. I did then on the other time. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm not trying to restrict myself. I'm just eating the way I'm eating. But by people pointing that out to me, then last night when I was thinking, like when I got a bit lightheaded and a bit weak, I was thinking, well, maybe I probably am eating at under calories for this diet. Whereas before, when I was fasting, I was always trying to keep the calories down. So maybe I'm just eating really the way I have ate for the last couple of years. So maybe I need to change that a small bit, maybe go up a little bit. But I do want to get something that I can just eat when I feel like it, and not when I don't feel like it. So maybe that's too much to ask, but so far it has worked with the sugar fast. So I'll just see if it keeps working. And like I said, today I just stuck to sugar fasting foods. I only had 2 meals today. Tomorrow I'm going to try and do the same, and see what the difference is, and see how fast I can bring the scales down again. But look, this has been great for me. Like I said, keep commenting and keep subscribing and liking if you like the videos. I'm going to try and put, I have other ideas for videos, like say maybe the 5 biggest benefits. I'm definitely going to do a video like that, or what I actually eat. Like, I'm going to just put it out on the table. I'm going to show everyone what I have actually eat on fasting days, or that I have ate since I started this fast, and maybe when I eat them and how many of them I eat, and whatever else, So I'm going to make little videos like that just to show people if they want to see it, and give them a guide, like, as well, to if they want to start the sugar fast. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, anyway, I'm learning so much, and like people are commenting, and I'm realizing sometimes you can't see it yourself. So it's great, and I hope everyone else is getting help as well. And we'll see you again tomorrow.